Hello everyone, very good day. Today we are going to discuss on majority element in an array. So we are solving problems in an array. So this is one of the array series which we are working on. To know more such problems and its solutions, please do follow our channel. Intrinsic intelligence. So majority element in an array. What is a majority element? So let us go through the examples mentioned here. In the first example, if you see, the array has one repeated four times. Array is in first element, second element, fourth element, and the last element. So one appearance appears four times, hence the output should be one. In the second example, so the array has only one element, which is 7. So hence the output is 7. There are no other elements, so there is only one element and the majority element is of course the single element. In the third example, we have two elements but none of them has a majority. Each has one element, hence the output should be -1. So let us deep dive into the live coding session and how do we find a efficient algorithm to solve this problem. So I have created a class solution and I have created a calculate majority element, and I have also called it here created an object for solution class, and I have printed the result. So this is the input array which I have, and if you closely look into the array, 4 is repeated twice, 2 is appeared once, 3 appeared once, and sorry, 4 is appeared four times, and 5 is appeared twice, and 1 is appeared five times. So obviously the result should be 5. Sorry, the result should be 1. And let us run the current file. So it is -1 because we have created an initial program where it constantly give -1. So we have done with the initial setup. Let us deep dive into the actual coding. And once we done the code and when we execute, it should print 1 because 1 appears 5 times. The majority element is 1. Let us start with the coding. First, I am creating a count variable and initializing it as 0. And then I am creating a candidate variable to keep track of which element in an array is majority and appears mostly. So for initial base case, I am trying to make like array dot length is equal to 0. I am returning -1, and if input array dot length is equal to 1, then return input array of 0. So this is a base case because what I am trying to do actually here is, so if the array element, there is no element in an array, so we cannot calculate majority elements, hence I am returning -1. So if the array element has only one element, we don't need to compute anything, directly return input array, and here I am initializing the variables. So we have created count variable as 0, which keeps track of the count of the majority element, and candidate identifies each time when we go through the elements, it will identify which candidate is majority. At any point of time, if we print candidate, it is the majority element. So we will go through the logic. So I'm trying to go through the I'm trying to loop through the array, input array. So what I'll do is I'll create a value variable and then I am looping through the input array. So the logic is if the count at the first time or at any time is equal to 0, then the candidate is value. So candidate is a current value. Else we should not need else, but we should in because each time it will not be 0. If it is 1, so in the next time we should identify whether we should increment the count or decrement the count. So we will do so by doing a with a trinary operator. So what we'll do is if a candidate is equal to value, what we will do is do a +1 or else we'll do a -1. So this is a trinary operator and return candidate. Yeah. So I think now we are good. We will what we actually do is like if the count is 0, we are assigning the current value as a candidate, and in the next time if the count is not equal to 0 or any numbers like 1, 2 and 3, we are checking whether to increment or decrement the count using this logic. Let us run this one and our expected output should be 1 because we have 1 appeared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm running my program. Yeah, we have got 1 as the output. So we are good with the logic. So we will check for the time complexity. What will be the time complexity for this? It will be order of n, and n is the number of elements in a array. So n will be number of elements in an array. So why we mentioned order of n? Because we are looping through each element in an array once. So it is order of n. So can we guess what will be the space complexity? It will be order of 1 because we do not have any storage. We iterated the existing array and we did not store the entire array's elements in any other data structure. Of course, we created variables which are method variables. So we do not need additional space in this logic. So the time complexity is order of n and the space complexity is order of 1. So this is on the majority element. For more such videos on the data structure problems, particularly this array series what we are going through, do follow our channel and please see the previous videos for more arrays problems. Thank you all for your patience and time for watching this video. Have a very good day.